Can you give any more details on where the Secret Service found cocaine in the West Wing and how it got there?
So, as you know, this is under the purview of the Secret Service. They are currently investigating what happened over the weekend, so I would have to refer you to the Secret Service on all of this. But one thing that I can share, that I'll share a little bit more information. As you know, the president and the first lady and their family were not here this weekend, as you all reported on this, and as you also know that they left on Friday and returned just yesterday. Where this was discovered is a heavily traveled area where many White House, West Wing, I should be even more specific, West Wing visitors come through this particular area. I just don't have anything more to share. It is under investigation by the Secret Service. This is in their purview, and so we're going to allow certainly the investigation to continue, and we have confidence that the Secret Service will get to the bottom of this. Go ahead.
Boy, if you don't see bullshit better than that, I don't know what it is. We out of here, people. My two Satoshis coming up soon. Let's go. This episode is brought to you by FairDesk, a crypto derivatives trading platform founded by 6 former Binance execs and 3 former Morgan Stanley architects. FairDesk is a company focused on building a platform that enables traders to profit from both rising and falling markets. Sign up today and CB will credit you up to $600 in trading funds. For more information, visit fairdesk.com, link in the description below.
I'll write it and we'll do it live.
Okay. Ready?
Fucking thing sucks. We'll do it live. Okay.
Yes, indeed, ladies and gentlemen, we are doing it live. My 2 cents. Welcome to the show. It's your boy Crypto Blood on the I Hate Crypto Network. Hope everyone's tuning in and doing well today. Yes, we're going to take a look at some updates with this cocaine found in the blowhouse. The blowhouse, I'm sure you could probably connect some dots. I know I can. Oh, man, it just doesn't get any better, man. It doesn't get any better. Who we got in the... We got Red River in the house. He said, that thumbnail. Yeah, you like that thumbnail there, buddy? Bob Collins 3 said, the thumbnail is epic. Thanks, man. White girl in the White House. There you go, man. Ladies and gentlemen, it can't... The PR can't get any worse. Can't get any worse. My Crypto UK is in the house. Thank you for tuning in. Round of applause to you. So before we get into the details here for today, guys, I do want to break one thing that I think is a very good step in the right direction for us in regards to freedom of speech. Okay. Don't know if you guys saw this. You know, they ain't really talking about it much in mainstream media. But the Biden administration essentially lost the battle in being able to continually backdoor these social media platforms, with the exception, of course, of Twitter, but they want to continue to get into the Facebooks of the world. I'm sure this new platform that Meta just launched, Threads, I heard it's so much surveillance, metadata taken from that platform, it makes no sense. But they want to continue to do this. YouTube, that's why they're suppressing channels like mine. But they lost, man, and you got to give a round of applause. You have to, and I got to lick a couple shots for that one, because the judge here is Terry Doughty. Judge Terry Doughty. The now federal judge is banning parts of the government from communicating with social media platforms. This judge, which was, by the way, appointed by Trump, issued a preliminary injunction on what other better day than July 4th, right? It's part of a lawsuit over how much involvement the federal government can have with content on social media platforms. It forbids the Biden administration from communicating with those platforms about protected free speech, specifically viewpoint discrimination, which is, we need to get a wrap on this, ladies and gents. It's too much suppression of another person's or another group's viewpoint. If you're so confident in your viewpoint and you think it's right, why don't you let the opposite have theirs and let the masses judge from there? The judge said that this dramatically, he said this is the most massive attack against free speech in the United States history. And I have to agree with him. Round of applause on that one. Of course, the Biden administration is going to probably appeal this injunction, but at least we're, putting a pause on them draws. Cocaine mules, Charles says. The laws don't apply to the DS. Yeah, you're right, man. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. I can't really get into the full uncensored version of how I want to talk today, because I am simulcasting or live streaming both on YouTube. Twitter, we don't have a problem with, really, but YouTube specifically, you know how they do, ladies and gents. You know how they do. So I can't really get into it, but I'm just letting you guys know what's going on with this judge here blocking the Biden administration from continually, their censorship, man. It's just insane, bro. Like, I can't believe we are literally looking at 1984 in front of our eyes, and what does all the sheeple in America do? They just continue on with their lives. I don't get it, and this is why I'm not all that optimistic about change coming. It's going to have to come from the very few, and in a violent way. I'm just saying. What it do, YouTube blood? Hey, how you doing there, buddy? I gotta give a round of applause to DCF. Someone, I don't know if it's DCF or someone else, asked me to put my white man voice on. So I'll try to put my white man voice on at some point in today's episode. But make sure you guys smack that thumbs up. And subscribe to the channel. If you don't, I'm going to have to shoot you. I'm just going to have to shoot you. Now, with that being said, I got some other news. This is insane. Like, I cannot believe this type of stuff is going on right now, ladies and gents. So the whistleblower who was prepared to testify against the First family, well, guess what? Guess what ironically and just so happened to happen? He was arrested. He was arrested, I think, over in Cyprus. Yes, Cyprus. So Dr. Gal Luft, the missing quote-unquote witness from the Biden corruption investigation, told the NY Post last week that he was arrested in Cyprus to stop him from testifying in front of the House Oversight Committee. This is just insane that the Biden family received payments from individuals linked to Chinese military intelligence, and that they had an FBI mole who shared classified information with the Biden benefactors from the China-controlled energy company CEFC. Insane. So he was arrested in Cyprus, ordered by the White House. Thank God he was able to escape. He got out on bail. But the FBI official is widely believed, this is going on as far as what Dr. Loft has said here. The FBI official is widely believed to be former FBI Director Louis Free. ironically enough, who gave $100,000 to a trust for two of then Vice President Joe Biden's grandchildren in 2016, shortly before telling Hunter, "I would be delighted to do future work with you." Yeah. Look at this tweet from Chuck Ross. He said one of the charges against Dr. Luft is for foreign agent violations. Guess what? The same charge that Hunter Biden has was investigated for, but the federal prosecutors declined to bring against him. So this is what they do. They hit you with the opposite. They hit you with the exact same thing that you're alleging them of. This is how they get you. This is how they got Trump. They hit him with Russian collusion when really who was doing the colluding? You know what I mean? Like this is their modus operandi. This is what they do. Insane, guys. So Dr. Luft said, "I've been arrested in Cyprus on a politically motivated extradition request by the U.S. The U.S. claiming I'm an arms dealer. It would be funny if it weren't tragic. I've never been an arms dealer," he said. "DOJ is trying to bury me to protect Joe, Jim, and Hunter Biden. Shall I name names?" Yes, you should, my friend. Drop the flex bomb on that one. In freaking sane. So, House Republicans have been probing the financial dealings of the Biden family for a while, even back when Trump was running for second election. They buried it, though. They even made, and this is when Twitter was still under the control of literally the Biden administration. You know what I mean? They suppressed the Hunter Biden laptop stuff. So that lets you know, like, Trump was in the middle of an election, and that lets you know that the DNC, the Democrats, were actually, the deep state were actually still in control, even when Trump was in office or running for re-election, because they suppressed the Hunter Biden stuff. They said that the New York Post was spreading fake news, or I can't remember what they said, but it was an unprecedented move because the New York Post, I think, is the oldest newspaper. So why would they do something like that? I'm just saying, guys, it's deeper than rap, ladies and gents. It is deeper than rap. It is getting very scary out here. And like I said before, the only solution, in my opinion, is for some type of uproar, some type of rising, some type of French Revolution. You see what they're doing over in France right now. They're going crazy, burning shit down left and right. But again, let's listen to this mophead here, Secretary of the White House press secretary. What she's saying, it's just laughable. Like, you can see she's lying through her teeth. Listen to this.
Can you give any more details on the Secret Service found cocaine in the West Wing and how it got there?
So, as you know, this is under the purview of the Secret Service. They are currently investigating what happened over the weekend, so I would have to refer you to the Secret Service on all of this.
She's
but
stuttering.
One thing that I can share, that I'll share a little bit more information. As you know, the President and the First Lady and
let me just pause right there real quick. You see the eye flutters? You see she's blinking really fast? Those are all signs of straight lies. Absolute straight lies. Anybody can tell she is lying.
The family were not here this weekend, as you all reported on this. And
that's another thing. She had to jump out there immediately and say that the family wasn't in the White House during this incident. And we later will find out that's not true. I'll get into that in a second.
As you also know, that they left on Friday and returned just yesterday. Where this was discovered is a heavily traveled area where many White House, West Wing, I should be even more specific, West Wing visitors come through this particular area. I just don't have anything more to share. It is under investigation by the Secret Service. This is in their purview, and so we're going to allow certainly the investigation to continue, and we have confidence that the Secret Service will get to the bottom of this. Go ahead.
Yeah, okay, right. So as you guys can see, she's lying through her teeth. I mean, the blinks show you. The body language shows you that she's lying. Now, another day, follow-up meeting, press conference. They were asked, the White House was asked, was this cocaine potentially belonging to the Biden family? Let's hear what she had to say about this.
Asking again, just saying once and for all, whether or not the cocaine belongs to the Biden family.
So a couple of things there.
Look,
He
she
mentioned
get
the
it.
Hatch Act because the question was posed to him in using Donald Trump, and so he was trying to.
Oh no! Wait a minute! Don't, you didn't just bring Donald Trump into this conversation. I know you did not just bring Donald Trump into this conversation. You got to be Yo! Oh my God, bro! I can't, man. This is getting out of control. Let's continue.
Okay, I hear you, but you're asking me a question, so I'm answering it for you. And so that's why he said the Hatch Act. So I would, have you read the transcript and read the transcript fully so you can see exactly what he was trying to say. So that's number one. So we're not avoiding the question. That is not true. We've answered this question, litigated this question for the last 2 days exhaustively. There has been some irresponsible reporting.
Oh my God.
And so I got to call that out here. And I have been very clear. I was clear 2 days ago when talking about this over and over again as I was being asked.
When I blinked through my lie with you guys.
Outlets reported this. The Biden family was not here. They were not here. They were at Camp David. They were not here Friday. They were not here Saturday. They were not here Sunday. They were not even here Monday. They came back on Tuesday. So to ask that question is actually incredibly irresponsible.
Oh my God.
And I'll just leave it there.
Yeah, just leave it there, lady. You know what I mean? Like, just ridiculous. Just do a couple shots on that one. Absolute horribleness. And it's just sad, guys, because you talk about irresponsibleness. All the irresponsibility that has been thrown around for years, all the fake news, all the allegations that we've seen in the previous administration, that the mainstream media doesn't seem to have any irresponsibility there, right? All the Russian collusion, the dossiers, all fake. And we have evidence now that it was fake. We've spent $40 million to investigate something that they already knew was fake. That's irresponsible, in my opinion. Let's take a look at what old Sleepy Joe, his reaction to the cocaine cowboys in the White House. Let's see what he had to say here real quick. This is insane, man. Let's check this out real quick, guys. Look at this guy. This is who you elected?
All right, everybody, you can see there that the president...
Yo, Sleepy Joe looks like Slothy Joe. That's his new name. He's a sloth. We got a sloth for a president in the White House right now, ladies and gents. Anyway, we're going to go on to this Zero Hedge situation. This article that was actually posted back on July 6th. And it kind of goes, it broke the whole situation with cocaine being found in the White House. We already talked about that. But what's interesting is that it's going on, what, like a week now? It's going on like a week. Okay, now, I'm going to read you a statement. But pretty much the statement says exactly how I feel and how you probably feel as well. Like, we're talking about the White House. We're not talking about Crypto Blood's garage, or you know what I mean, somewhere on 7 Mile somewhere where maybe there aren't any cameras. We're talking about the White House. All right, this was said tongue-in-cheekly. The good news is that since every visitor in the White House is logged and every square inch of the premises is under constant video surveillance, the mystery won't last long. At least we thought that should have been the case. There's no way it should take 7 days. It shouldn't take more than 24 hours to know exactly who left that cocaine. You know? And under it, you see here, Biden's son discharged by Navy over cocaine. How ironic. How ironic. Boy, I tell you, man. Nothing to see here. Just a video of Hunter Biden allegedly doing a bump of cocaine at the White House in front of children. Hold on. I didn't even see this. This one real quick. You got to be kidding me. I don't know about that. I don't know if he was doing a bump right there. He was definitely itching for a bump. I can tell you that much. Definitely itching for a bump. Let's see what we got here in the comments. Well, at least he's blinking today. The coke wore off. That's funny. S. Doyle in the house. If Trump was in the White House, they'd have them fingerprints lifted in less than an hour and someone would have been locked up. Absolutely. You already know that, bro. Griff in the house. Thanks for tuning in, my friend. So you see the double standards going on. I mean, it's not surprising. We know that, but it's getting so obvious and so blatant, guys. It's like getting a little scary that it's becoming so blatant. I'm just saying. So it looks like Fox News has the same question on why it's taking so long for us to find out who had this cocaine. Let's take a look at this one.
Investigation is taking so long. GOP members say investigators should be able to narrow this down by looking at logs and security cameras.
You know, this isn't losing your glasses in your kitchen. This is the most heavily surveilled building on the face of the earth.
Exactly.
This is literally something that they have tapes where they look at every part of the White House all the time to make sure, except for parts of the West Wing.
Republicans have been quick to accuse the White House of potentially engineering a cover-up about
who the
drugs belong to. That's why they want answers from the Secret Service and FBI Director Christopher Wray.
Now it seems that there's somebody at the White House that apparently is using some of these drugs. So it's a really interesting thing here that we're seeing. We've never seen before in the history of this country. But someone has to be held accountable for not only using drugs within the White House, but for whoever smuggled that into the White House.
The White House has been defensive about the cocaine. However, officials say there will be proper penalties if the drugs belong to someone who works at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue.
We have rigorous drug testing policies at the White House. We have rigorous drug use policies here at the White House. We take those extremely seriously.
Yeah.
So we'll let the investigation unfold.
But you let Hunter Biden come up in there every other day. Come on now.
Appropriate consequences will ensue.
Tests identified the white powder as cocaine 8 days ago. It was discovered in a West Wing lobby. That's where official visitors and aides come and go from the White House. Harris?
Chad, thank you very much.
Well, I mean, there you go, guys. I mean, it's double standards, right? It's a two-tiered legal system here in America, and it's so crazy. I can't remember exactly the quote that the quote that Trump made in regards to, like, they're not coming for me, they're coming for you, I'm just standing in the way. And that's so true. Like, the way they came after Trump lets us know if they can go after him like this, if they can set him up, frame him, put fake dossiers on him and all that, what do you think they'll do to you and I, the average citizen that doesn't have nearly the capacity to, defend themselves legally? So it's just a little scary, man, how far we're coming in this country. And it's really concerning as far as what the landscape is going to look like in this coming election. Rice believes that we won't have one. And I don't know, man. You guys got to let me know what you think about that. Deborn said they will probably find a way to pin the coke to a minority worker. There you go. You already know. Round of applause for Deborn for figuring that one out. Breaking news, George Jung is responsible. So it's just it's very sad where we are right now. So just to let you guys know, Secret Service has finally got their story, their lie together. All right, they're going to be holding a press conference. It looks like it's going to be Thursday. This Thursday, they're going to hold a press conference, a briefing about the cocaine incident. And it's going to be, I think, 10 a.m. Thursday. Eastern Standard Time. So make sure you guys tune in for that entertainment. It's going to be insane. The cocaine, they said, was initially said to have been found in the West Wing itself, but you know, they're redactionists. They like to change history, change the narrative. NBC News and Reuters report that the source later clarified that it was found in a cubby in a West Wing entry area, quote unquote, where visitors place electronics and other belongings before going on tour. So they've already changed the narrative. I'm gonna zoom in so you guys see that they've already changed the narrative. They've already changed what happened, because we all know most likely it was found in the West Wing and not in the tourist area. And now they're taking this whole week to doctor up the video evidence. This is my own opinion. All right. And submit this to the public. So you know how it goes, guys. Corrupt, it's just corrupt. And I got to give the Ron Burgundy on that one. I don't believe you that it was in a cubby in the West Wing. Not for a minute, my friend. Not for a freaking minute. At this point, guys, let me know in the comments below, what do you think is going to happen with this situation? Do you believe that they are going to find somebody or not find someone? Cameras are everywhere. Logs are everywhere. So they should be able to find out when this happened, and if they're going to blame it on Trump, like literally the press secretary tried to start doing. Like, she caught herself. Why is Trump even in your mouth? Pause. Why is Trump in your mouth when talking about cocaine found in the White House? That's how brainwashed they are, ladies and gents. They want to just default to deflecting on Trump. Follow me on Twitter, ladies and gents. CryptoBlood_. All right. Trying to still get to that 11,000 followers. They just keep taking followers away from me. Ever since that woman took over. She used to work for the WEF, the WEF. I don't know, man. Elon, you might have made a mistake there, my friend. Also follow me on Rumble. I'll drop a link in the description of this video and in the chat room really quickly. I've got, I think, 361 followers now on Rumble. So make sure you guys follow me. And all those over on Rumble right now following me or watching this live stream, please follow CB over there as well. And lastly, definitely follow me on YouTube, guys, where I'm dropping content every day. I got some very, very dedicated members as well. You can join that. And I didn't even know you can join my Rumble paid subscription as well. They charge $5 a month. I didn't even know about that. So definitely come holler at me over there too. I didn't even know about this. I'm still learning this Rumble thing. They got a lot of improvements to make, but hey, it's better than being censored, ain't it? Anyway, that's pretty much it. It's your boy Crypto Blood. That's my 2 cents. Let me know yours in the comments below. And until next time, I'm out of here, people. Holla.
I'll write it and we'll do it live.
Okay. Ready?
fucking thing sucks. We'll do it live.